And now, over the noise of the Patriots and the roar of the engines, here is Simon Taylor.
Not a good start for Pullman Mansell. With too much wheel spin, he was engulfed by the Brazilians. Nelson Piquet went straight to the front, chased by Senna and the Benettons, with Fabi third and Boutsen fourth, and Mansell recovering in fifth place. Down the straight, Williams Honda leads Lotus Honda, and Mansell comes howling past Boutsen to slot into fourth. Already 3 Honda engines in the first 4 cars, but Alain Prost is handily placed 6th ahead of the 2 Ferraris, with plenty of time to plan his strategy. Fabi would prove no problem for Mansell. On lap 3 he was on his tail, and on the straight he went past him into 3rd place. But look at Alain Prost disposing of Boutsen in the same way. Piquet's lead was short-lived. On lap 7 he was in the pit lane, and Senna and Mansell were through. Waste paper had to be cleared from his overheating Williams air intakes, and he rejoined 5th. Mansell closed on Senna, but couldn't pass the active suspension Lotus, and Prost, now 3rd, was creeping closer. Then Mansell lost ground. His car was overheating too. Prost went by into 2nd place, cheered to the echo by the crowd. Mansell decided to make for the pits for an early tyre stop, and this would drop him to 9th place. After only 11 laps, Senna's Lotus needed fresh rubber too, and the ever-canny Alain Prost was leading. 3 laps later came his first stop, and for a brief moment of glory, Thierry Boutsen led a Grand Prix. But there was a Williams Honda on his tail, and before the lap was out, Piquet was through. Four laps later, Nelson was in. 1/3 distance and his 3rd set of tyres. So Mansell led, but at once Prost was there in the 5th change of lead in 14 laps, and Mansell, still overheating, had to let him go. 2 laps later, he was in for his 3rd set. And Senna, who had recovered to 2nd place, was back in a few laps later. Another stop for Mansell after a lap on a punctured rear. And then Senna's race was run, halted by a blown engine, which put Ferraris 4th and 5th. Alboreto gave Berger a worrying moment when his undertray collapsed. So Prost romped home, 40 seconds clear of Nelson Piquet. The reigning champion had opened his account with 9 points. But Nelson was happy with his 2nd place after a difficult race. Behind Johansson, Berger was 4th, and Palmer scored the first 9 non-turbo points.
The first rostrum of the year, and it had a familiar look. World champion Alain Prost on top, and as usual, the vintage of the champagne was of no great concern.